Mark Andrews finished tight end number 5 this past year. He had 64 receptions, 98 targets, 852 yards, 10 touchdowns, just about 24% of the target share. Guys, your thoughts around Mark Andrews?
We all, except for Kevin, I guess, we both had him 2. Kevin, you had him 3 in our tight end rankings. So that's what we think of Mark Andrews.
Yeah, he's the security blanket, right? He's Lamar Jackson's go-to. He's a big body guy who can go in between the hashes. He's got enough speed to get past those linebackers and find that zone right before the safeties. He gives safeties fits because he is so big-bodied. He can high point the ball. He's good in the red zone. He is, at least last year, he was the tallest receiver. I don't recall if Duvernay might be taller than him now. But I don't think that's the guy who's going to step in and take over. So it's the Mark Andrews show in the receiving game. He is the guy. If you want a piece of Baltimore's passing game, Mark Andrews is the guy you have to get to ensure yourself consistency. The problem is you have to spend some pretty high draft capital on a tight end to get that consistency. Otherwise, you're looking other places.
43rd ADP right now, 43rd pick. So puts him right there in that 3rd round. 4th round. Right there in that 4th round.
For a tight end that's not named Travis Kelce or George Kittle, which I think, a lot of people are going to be super high on. I think you might need to be paying attention in your draft as to where tight ends start to come off the board, because I think, if you start to see, a Kelce and a Kittle fly, you're probably going to want to pay attention to Mark Andrews, because that is very good production and points. And I think he's going to finish as, a top 2 tight end. So you're going to want to be paying attention as those drafts play out, where those tight ends are starting to get picked. But I think that 4th round is great for him. I could see it going earlier than that too, just with everything going on.
Yeah, I mean, Kittle, Kelce, those are 2 guys that right now are in the first 2 rounds. Again, that's one of those that I'll kick the can down the road a little bit more than spending a 3rd or 4th round pick on a tight end. Yeah, I'll wait down there until you start getting to a guy like Hayden Hurst, Tyler Higbee, some of these guys that you can pick up in, the 7th, 8th, 9th round type of territory. Because the way I'm going to construct my roster, I'm going to put a lot more value in a running back or wide receiver into that roster makeup.